Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a video all about Gardenia Perfumes, but before we get into this I want to say a big thank you to my sponsor Luisa Jewelry who are sponsoring this video, and I just wanted to tell you about some of the pieces I've been wearing from them before we get into it. So you'll see I have my brand new Luisa beautiful earrings in, as well as my new necklace, which is my birthstone from November. I'm a November baby, and it has the number 11 on as well as the birthstone. And I'm really loving this brand at the moment for jewelry. You guys are always asking me where my jewelry is from, and Luisa is a really sustainable brand. They use like 100% recycled gold. All the diamonds are really traceable and ethical, but the pricing is really good as well. And with Mother's Day coming up in the US soon, they have a Mother's Day sale going on, which I wanted to share with you. And they come in the most beautiful presentation packaging. So these are a different pair of earrings, which I've also got, so watch out for me wearing them in future videos. So they come in this really nice presentation, like really sturdy cardboard holder, and then that comes inside as like a suede velvety, no, it's velvet packaging, so really nicely presented. So these would be a really lovely Mother's Day gift, I think, or you know, just general gift. And they have all different price ranges, so something for everyone, I think. You can find the links to all these pieces down below in the description box. And there is a discount code for Mother's Day, is MOM35, and it's down there in the description box. It's buy one get one 35% off with a free gift box as well. So guys, let's get into the Gardenia perfume. So of course Gardenia is a flower. It's a tropical flower from regions like Africa, Pacific Islands, Asia. So all those beautiful tropical places is where Gardenia is grown. It's basically like a shrub or a little tree. It's not like a big tree. And it actually comes from the coffee family of flowers. Biology was my worst subject at school, you guys. I don't know why. I have some kind of mental block when it comes to like biology stuff. Anyway, I like Gardenia. It's a very pretty smell. It's a very airy, light floral smell. It's not heavy like tuberose or patchouli, and it's used more and more in perfumes. I keep seeing it a lot, so I thought it was time to do a Gardenia video. And it was also inspired by the new Kenzo Poppy Bouquet perfume, where Gardenia is the main notes. So this I thought was going to be kind of similar to normal original Kenzo flower, which is very powdery, but I got a really pleasant surprise, not that there's anything wrong with the original, about how much Gardenia this had in it. This almost smells a bit like makeup. Like some makeups have that gardenia-y floral note to them. It smells like a lipstick or something. It's not sweet, but it has this warm plumminess and then loads of gardenia, and I just think it's a lovely smell for spring, or if you're looking for something floral but not heavy and uplifting and fresh. And yeah, it kind of inspired me to make this video. If you've been watching my videos for a few years now, you'll remember that I used to have Gorgeous Gardenia by Gucci in their Flora range. I still have the Flora Eau de Parfum, but I think Gorgeous Gardenia, when it ran out, I threw it away. I wish I've stopped doing that now. I'm going to keep my empty bottles so I can show you guys. But that was a lovely pairing Gardenia. It had some berries in as well, so it's a little bit fruity, but really pretty, I thought. It also had a bit of frangipane in as well, which helps it last. So a nice uplifting fruity Gardenia. One that you're probably quite familiar with is the Erin Gardenia Rattan from the Erin range, part of Estee Lauder. This is a really pretty like spring summer perfume. It has chiari flower in, which is very tropical. It has these oceanic scents in there which really work well with Gardenia. Tuberose and peony as well. So this is a very summertime floral, fresh, like smelling a flower on the ocean, like really nice. I do think the Erin perfumes are very beautiful. They've really thought about what the ingredients they put in, and a lot of them have these lovely holiday tropical feelings to them. This is more like not so much tropical, but it is definitely a warm feeling, like as if you're smelling flowers in a hot country, not in a cold country. For something something really floral with a vanilla undertone, Annick Goutal have their Gardenia Passion. So this is Gardenia but with some tuberose and orange blossoms, so really amping up the floral note here, and then a bit of vanilla to help it last. But this is a true white floral, all the white flowers all at once. It's definitely towards the heavier side of a Gardenia perfume, so something that's going to last quite well there. Another good one for lasting is Dior's Pure Poison. This is the lightest from the Poison range, but it's still very strong. This has some lovely citrus notes in with the Gardenia oranges and lemons, so it makes a very warm orangey undertone. It also has orange blossom and amber in as well. All these things help make it last. And then Gardenia and slightly powdery Gardenia. But this is just a super warm perfume. It's a very comforting smell and it really does last well. The Poison range from Dior is just so good for lasting, all of them. So I often would recommend this to people when people would come in when I used to work selling perfumes and they wanted a floral that lasted well, then I would often recommend this. For a bit of a fruity take on a Gardenia, then Cartier's Pantheon, or Panther, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. This has like rhubarb, strawberry, fruity notes with the Gardenia, and it also has a lot of mossy notes as well. So it's quite a complex scent, and it's unusual to get like mossy notes with fruity notes and then Gardenia as well. So three things that I wouldn't naturally have put together, but it creates a very interesting smell. It's feminine, yeah, you can't really distinguish one note from the other. It smells classy, as all the Cartier perfumes do. They are very classy smells. It's a great brand. But yeah, this is Gardenia, but there's other stuff going on there. Creed, of course, have their Fleur de Gardenia, which is very good for lasting. Of course, it's Creed. They're expensive, but you get what you pay for. They do last really well. This is like almost a heavy Gardenia, if that's even possible. It has quite a lot of Lily in the Valley in there, so you have to be someone that likes Lily of the Valley, but that mixes with the Gardenia and peony and a little bit of sweet notes in, so it's very, very feminine from Creed. A lot of their perfumes that are feminine, to me, are also a bit unisex, whereas this one is definitely very feminine. You're looking at sort of over £100, I think, for the half 50 ml size, but you don't have to use very much of it and it will last like all day. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. If you're willing to invest, then you do get what you pay for. And I'll leave links to all these perfumes as always down below, but you can sometimes get these discounted quite well. I think at the moment they are discounted from John Lewis here in the UK, 20%. Milla Harris have their Gardenia perfume called Secret Gardenia. Their perfumes are very sort of English country garden, floral, outside, green type smells. This one has jasmine and violets in with the Gardenia, so it really is like the English countryside. Very, very pretty, nice. You can spray quite a lot of this and it wouldn't feel overwhelming. Chanel, of course, have their Gardenia Eau de Parfum. This is limited, it's not sold everywhere. This one actually has coconut in, so this is bringing out the tropical side of Gardenia here. It's also got fruity notes and vanilla in, so I really like this combination. I think they work really well. I love coconut, I love fruity notes, and Gardenia is just this pretty like cherry on the top of the cake. So I do recommend this one. It is nice and coconut helps it last as well. Not sold everywhere, so I'll see if I can find it online so you guys can check it out. But something unusual from Chanel that not everyone else is going to have. A lot of people won't be aware of it, but it is really fun. Yeah, coconut Gardenia, great. From the Tocca range, we have Florence, which is another white floral, Gardenia tuberose jasmine, very, very floral with some like green appley scents in here. So you get at first that little fresh citrus, but it fades into just a simple white floral. Marc Jacobs Daisy actually has some Gardenia in, particularly the Eau de Parfum it comes through, but it also has quite a lot of violets in, so it's like 60% violet, 40% Gardenia in terms of the floral smell. Estee Lauder's private collection tuberose Gardenia is again another white floral. They literally have taken every white flower and put it in this perfume. You've got tuberose, jasmine, Gardenia, lily, orange blossom, neroli, you name it, it's in here. So if you like your white florals, then this is the ultimate white floral perfume. I find it too floral, it's too many flowers, it's too heavy. But if you like flowers, then this is for you. Something a little bit deeper and sweeter from Tom Ford. They have their Velvet Gardenia, which, as well as having those white floral notes and gardenia in, has a honey waxy scent to it. It has incense in. It also has plum, some fruity notes, but the incense does really come through. So this is more of your oriental floral and slightly gourmand as well, but definitely, you know, you have to be an incense lover to like this. But if you're looking for incense but with some fruity and some floral notes, then that's what this is. Narciso from Narciso Rodriguez. This is the sort of white square bottle. This one is a powdery gardenia. It also has a touch of greenness in it with the cedarwood in the base, but predominantly, like pretty much all the Narciso perfumes, they are all powdery first. So this is powdery gardenia, whereas Narciso Rodriguez for her is a more like a rose powder. This is a gardenia powder. Elie Saab in their limited collection number 2 was gardenia. This was very simple gardenia, a bit of jasmine and then a wood undertone, but quite strong and heavy, almost syrupiness to it. Of course, Diorissima, again, this is a powdery gardenia, a bit of orange in, but powdery. Quite a classic smell, this, and it isn't as powdery as Narciso is. It is more an orangey gardenia, but you still have that powderiness to it. So it's like half floral, half powdery orange. In the Van Cleef & Arpels collection Extraordinaire, they have their Gardenia Petal. So this, again, another lots of white florals, very floral, petally, and green notes in. So again, this is the Van Cleef fairies out in the garden on the grass with gardenia and other white florals around them. You may recall that Elizabeth Taylor has a gardenia perfume. This is, again, very classic smell, but I thought I'd throw it in there. Lots of Lily of the Valley in here, which I tend to associate with these more traditional, classic, older fragrances. But I think there are still people that I'm sure have been wearing this for ages and love it. So, you know, if you like it, then you rock it. A new one from Jo Malone is their Gardenia and Oud. So this is what it says on the tin. It's an ambery oud, so quite Middle Eastern, quite oriental, but then with this gardenia. So you'll see some brands I was thinking of gardenia as an oriental type note, whereas some are treating it more as a fruity floral, some are seeing it powdery, but for this one, this is on the heavier side for a Jo Malone, having oud in it. So this will last compared to other Jo Malone. But yeah, the amber, it's got some powderiness in as well with the oud, and then gardenia. And then Jo Loves, so this is Jo Malone's new brand. This has a gardenia perfume. This has ylang ylang in as well as those white florals with the gardenia. So it's very pretty and uplifting and very bright, a bit more towards the tropical and fresher side of things than anything too heavy. And then of course I have to mention the Body Shop's English Dawn White Gardenia, a very affordable way of getting a nice, fresh, simple gardenia, uplifting. It's not going to last that long, but it's very affordable. So gosh, so many perfumes in the list there on gardenia. Let me know which is your favorite. I'm sure you'd have others to add to the list as well, but overall gardenia is just a really nice, neutral, pretty, feminine, uplifting smell, good for springtime. It's not particularly dominant or strong, but it is very pretty and almost green note to it. So that's it, guys. So of course everything will be linked down below. Do subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.